Okay, 15 out of 15. I don't know why it says 15 out of 15 now, but you have no idea how happy that makes me. What it makes me think is that Twitter is finally picking up the show and bouncing back and saying, yeah, we are broadcasting on Twitter. It always seemed like it was Twitter was the one that wasn't showing. I could be wrong about that, but I'm just glad to say that we are live on all 6 Facebook channels, all 6 YouTube channels. We're live on DLive, we're live on Twitch, we're live on Rumble. And, you know, why not push our luck and see if we can go live on Odyssey too? Let's push it. Why not? Let's see what happens with that. We'll get even more viewers. Now, I don't monitor Odyssey because it's just so unwatched from, you know, nobody ever goes to Odyssey. But if anything ever happens there, I've got a channel there and I'm ready to go. So that's good. Let me say hello to you guys. I see you guys are here. And get control of my volume because I know it's going to blast me probably as soon as you guys start talking. And it's not showing me.
Patrick John Welder.
That's good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nay.
Good morning, Patrick. Patrick John Welder. What's up, buddy?
Holly Horn.
Hey, Holly.
Morning.
Wow,
Nay.
Holly, you're here in the morning on an early show right when I start. That's rare. What, did you turn on your notifications? Nice. Someone's got their notifications on. That's good. So.
Stephen Running. Hola.
Oh, hey, Steve. So, Holly, you like Odyssey?
I like Odyssey.
Cool. Okay.
Patrick John Welder. Apply Twitter is dying. That's
Apparently.
all I'm seeing.
Apparently.
When did this start? LOL.
TD Freelancer.
Freelancer. OMG WTF Biden, you are a sucker.
Yeah, fucking Biden is a sucker.
Holly Horn.
I agree.
Yes, I did.
Biden is a fucking sucker. He's a dick sucker. And for all my gay friends out there that enjoy that sort of thing, sorry, you know, I'm still kind of behind the times on that one. Still calling people cocksucker. But anyway, no, Joe Biden is an asshole. And he's a douchebag. Is that okay?
Freelancer.
Can I use these words?
I loved how the bot said sucker.
Sucker. Me too. Sucker. It's a smart bot, man. It's a very smart bot. But anyway, let's get into that just a little bit. Now, look, it's telling me that there's 4 people watching. I don't believe that. I've already said hello to Patrick, Holly, Steve, TD Freelancer, and that's only 4 people. Okay, my bad. Okay, but at least we got Hordog over there on Rumble. Oh, wait, Hordog is still talking on Rumble. Let's see what else he's got to say. Hordog. Hordog. What else you got to say, Hordog? What else you got to say, Hordog? Read aloud, Hordog.
Biden grants immunity for Saudi Prince.
We already heard all
Kashoggi.
that. We heard all that. Let's go with this.
No, really. Douchebag. Ha.
No, really,
You wife
douchebag?
me good morning. Hordog 1. Hordog 1.
Good morning. That's it. I see 9 here, says Hordog.
Hordog 1. Patrick John Welder. Is it Hordog or Hordog?
It's WHORE dog. So it's the same guy. Anyhow, really excited today because I've got my new studio, and you guys have no idea. It makes such a difference. I've got air coming in,
Big Merc 83.
and I'm nice and cool.
Hey gang.
And I've got a better view. I can see the front door a lot easier from here if somebody comes to the front door, right? I'm going to eventually have 4 screens in front of me. I'm going to be able to watch everything that I want to watch. Speaking of watching everything I want to watch.
Holly Horn. Well, what do you think after the fist bump?
Right? You know, that was just
Holly Horn.
an old man doing something
Hi, Big
stupid
Merc.
without thinking, you know? That fist bump was was stupid and he thought he was being cool and he's being an asshole. This man is a murderer, okay? And trust me when I tell you that that Jamal Khashoggi isn't the only human being that motherfucker murdered. Remember that, okay? Now these Saudis, they murder a lot of people. They kill people for all kinds of shit. You know, they chop your fucking hands off if you're caught stealing.
Holly Horn.
They'll throw you off the top of a building if you're gay. Good. They'll drown you. You know, they'll do public executions. They will beat you in public. They'll hit you with a fucking with canes in public caning. They'll set you on fire. You know, these motherfuckers are inhumane. They're fucking animals. And the fact that we even talk to them, let alone go over there and give them a fist bump. Oh, and then, we're going to forgive you for the murder that you did on a journalist. Let me tell you what that is. That's projection right there, man. That's fucking projection. That's Joe Biden.
Big Merc 83. Stonings, don't they still do that? Joel Froggy. Hello, Nay.
God, I wish you guys wouldn't fucking cut me off when I'm in the middle of a fucking thought, man. That would be just so cool if you would just let me get through the end of a fucking statement before you interject. You took me off what the fuck I was going to say, bro. Seriously. That was just so rude, man. I mean, yeah, I want you to talk and I want you to chat and I want you to get along. But man, if I'm saying something, I'm making a point. Hold that fucking send button. Okay, hold it until I'm done getting my point across before you're going to fucking interrupt me. That's all I'm trying to say, man. You know better.
Big Merc 83. Damn it.
You just made me forget my whole fucking point,
Holly
man.
Horn. Yes, they do.
I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. I don't even remember what I was saying. I know I was
Patrick
talking.
John Welder. Well, it's no surprise that.
Thank you, Patrick John Welder. Thank you. Yes, you brought me back in. Thank you. Yes. You know, it's no surprise that Biden negotiates. Okay, it's projection.
Big Merc 83.
Here we go again.
It's the delay that puts it at awkward.
Well, if you would just
times,
stop talking until I get the fucking thing out, bro.
Jamma Beans. Good morning, Nay.
I just wish you guys would listen to what I'm saying before you fucking start talking over me. You understand that you're going to interrupt me as soon as you hit that send button, you're going to fucking interrupt me, man. You guys got to realize this shit. You know, this is the benefit I give you of allowing you to interrupt me. But show me some fucking respect while we're doing this. Now, once again, thank you, Patrick John Welder, for telling me what I wanted to say. Yes, Biden Biden forgives this motherfucker for killing Khashoggi so they can forgive themselves for going after Julian Assange, because they try to murder him too. And this is called projection. This is what Joe Biden is doing. If he can make the world forgive this guy, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, for the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, then you guys are going to forgive Joe Biden when he gets fucking Julian Assange murdered with a fucking drone strike, which is exactly what fucking Hillary Clinton wanted to do to Julian Assange. He's not a criminal. He's a truth teller. And if you don't like his truth, fuck you! I knew that was coming.
Hill House Hobo. WTF, never mind Trump and Space Force. Biden apply wants
right.
Team America World Police.
Now you can talk. Now I've got my fucking statement out, and now you can fucking talk all over me, okay, Merc? All right, now you can interrupt me. Now I've got the statement out. If you guys were actually paying attention and listening, you wouldn't do that. You know, you wouldn't send something right in the middle of a sentence, and there's not that much of a delay. So don't give me that bullshit. There's not that much of a delay. I mean, I get it when you come in and you say, "Hey, Nay," it's just 1 second, and it doesn't really interrupt me. But when you make a statement over the top of me, I have to stop so that I can hear what you're fucking saying. And then if I don't stop, no one's gonna hear anything because it's just a big jumble of words, right? So this is projection, okay? This is Joe Biden forgiving a fucking murderer
Kill House
of
Hobo.
murder because he's a fucking murderer
Drone
himself.
strike D's nuts.
Biden can drone strike these nuts. Right?
Stephen running. Saudis cut oil production after that.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I was yelling like that about Trump or DeSantis, she probably wouldn't have cared so much. Saudis cut oil production after that. Yeah, of course they did.
Biden has to benefit in some way for granting immunity to a monster.
Oh, of course he's benefiting. You know what my mom said? It's for the oil. She's right. It's for the oil. But you don't sell yourselves out, man. Don't sell yourselves out. You know, don't sell out your values because now you don't have any values. Now Biden doesn't have any values. And now he's going to go try to kill Julian Assange. If we let him get away with this, Julian Assange is the next one to die. Promise you that. You know, and there's going to be some confusion and people are going to be, oh, some Russians killed Julian Assange. It was the Russians that did it. And it's not going to be Russians. You know, it's going to be somebody that America paid to go kill Julian Assange.
Hobo.
It's the miracle is that it hasn't happened yet. But just wait for it. He's a dead man walking. He's a dead man walking. You know, there's people like my mom who wouldn't care if that guy got killed. She wouldn't care. Yeah, well, you wouldn't care if he got killed. You know it. She hates him. There's plenty of Americans that hate Julian Assange. They think he's a traitor. You know, how dare you tell us that we're committing war crimes? How dare you show us on video American helicopters murdering 24 journalists standing in a circle with a frickin' machine gun? You know, how dare you tell us about the truth where our money goes, that we're paying to have people murdered in other countries, innocent people. How dare you? How dare you, Julian? Anyway. I'm doing that because I'm wiping my hands of that subject. I'm done with it. We're moving on, like John Oliver likes to do. Moving on. In our best English accent. Moving on.
Mr. Blue 313.
Baba Blue Jaws is here.
0/2000. Holly Horn.
Was that on?
Comment.
What was Baba Blue Jaws? Good morning.
Marty in the house 1 minute ago.
Marty in the house.
Pin.
Marty in the house.
Delete. Reply.
Okay, we can turn that off.
Mute.
Okay, we can turn that off.
Good morning, Nay.
Heavy P, what's up, buddy? You know, especially Merc, especially when I'm discussing the titled subject, whatever the title of the show is, and I'm discussing it, and I'm making a point, I want you to, in the future, I just want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying, and wait for me to finish making the point. And as soon as I back up, like this, you know, my hands go up in the air, or I go for my bong, or I have to block somebody, or whatever, then's your time. That's your time, buddy. Okay? Because luckily for you, Patrick John Welder was there with his little broom and his dustpan to sweep up after your mess. And he saved the show, because I'd completely forgotten the whole point of what I was saying. And luckily, Patrick John Welder was like, hey, dude, you were talking about this. I was like, oh, that's right. That's right. You were paying attention, John. I really appreciate that, Patrick. I really appreciate that. What's crazy? What happens when you put water on a plant?
Patrick John Welder. Jeffrey Epstein deserved to die, but it's so easy to sweep something under the rug when someone dies under 24/7 surveillance.
Well, the cameras were shut off and he was
83.
murdered. And there's no doubt about that. The man was fucking murdered. And whoever did that murder needs to answer to it. And whoever paid them to do that murder needs to answer to it. And wherever they got the money to pay that man for that murder, they need to answer to it as well. And the fact that we don't have even a suspect in that murder, it just shows you how willing Americans are to look the other way as long as their narratives are being satisfied. You know, like in the instance of my mother, her narrative is America's the best country in the world. We don't do that much that's wrong. we're the best, and everyone else needs to be more like us. That's her attitude. And as soon as you say something that goes against that, the American flag is at half staff now. How dare you? How dare you attack my country?
I love the little hair combs clipping it together. It's amazing, right? Yeah, it's beautiful.
So what's funny is when I saw what Biden had said, this bullshit that he pulled with Khashoggi and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, that he's forgiving him for the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. I said, I was in the shower watching CNN on the news, and I remember being in the shower and yelling and being like, honey, and she's like, what? I'm like, read the headlines on the TV. And she came in and she looked and she was like, oh my God. I was like, it's fucking psychotic. I was in so much shock that I didn't realize how enraged I was until I actually started talking about it on the show. But I'm enraged. I'm embarrassed to be an American today. I'm embarrassed to be calling myself an American. This is our president of the United States can forgive murder. And it wasn't just a murder. It wasn't just like, oops, Ukraine actually bombed two people in Poland. Oops, our bad. It wasn't like that. No, it was like, we're going to call this guy up. We're going to have him come here, and then we're going to choke him to death and cut him up into a bunch of bits. To send a message to all the journalists in the world. And now Biden is going to send a message to all the journalists in the world that you can get away with this. How dare you report on the bad things that we do? That's the message that Biden is sending to all the people and all the journalists all over the world, all the world leaders and all the wrongdoers out there, people like Hillary Clinton that would literally drone strike Julian Assange. He's telling her, go ahead. We got your back. We're going to pardon you. We're going to forgive you. We're going to absolve you of your murder. Because they were ratting on us. And they're ratting on our crimes.
Hobo.
Our murders. Fucking
Sent
hypocrite
you a pic
motherfuckers.
on Twitter of my latest legal prescription flower. Absolute fucking joke.
Really? Which Twitter channel, bro? I'll pull it up. I can't believe it. You're upset with something from a dispensary. Tell me what state you're in and tell me what channel on Twitter to look it up, dude. I got 6 channels on Twitter. That's at Nays Garden, at Nays Garden Show, at Truthier News.
Hill House Hobo. Nays Garden.
Okay, I'll look at it. I'll pull it up right now, bro.
Hill House Hobo.
Let you guys see the mouse action as it happens.
UK prescription flower.
Oh, UK. Oh, huh. Dude, was it, let me guess. Was it cheese? Did you get some cheese? You get you some cheese, some UK cheese, bro? I don't have any messages from you. Oh, I'm on Truth here. My bad. Hold on. Nays Garden. Here we go. Did you tweet it at me or did you message it to me?
Strawberry glue.
Dude, you're not complaining about that, are you? I don't understand.
Hill House Hobo. Sorry tweet.
I see it. I'm retweeting it. Dude, I don't see any problems with that bud. That looks great. What are you saying? Are you saying it's not green enough? That shit looks amazing, bro. I'm so confused right now. So, did you send me the right picture? Everybody look at this bud and you tell me what you think. I would totally smoke that bud right now. Put that, hey, you, Kimberly. Hi. I would totally put that in my bong and smoke it.
Hill House Hobo.
Oh, the flavor.
Burns nose and
Sure,
throat.
okay, I gotcha. It looks good, but it tastes like shit. I gotcha. Okay, it looks good. It's eye candy, bro, for sure. But, yeah, I gotcha.
Mr. Blue 313
I gotcha. It wasn't
Sexton.
flushed properly.
Look.
So, Hill House Hobo, I've got great...
Steven running. Good looking.
Hill House Hobo, I've got great news for you. That bud is not a total loss. All you have to do is concentrate it, okay? You get yourself some alcohol, or I prefer butane, but you can also keef it, or you can smush it you can squish it into rosin. No matter how you concentrate it, all of that burn that's burning your nose and throat, that's only in the green shit. That's not in the trichomes. So as soon as you take the trichomes off the bud, you'll be fine, bro. Do it, and then come back here and tell me how awesome and smooth your concentrate is from those buds, okay? That's why people watch this show. That right there is why people watch this show. Because they know at some point they're going to learn something that they didn't know before, and it's going to be beneficial to them. So let me pull up. I am missing this right here for some reason. There we go. Wow, dude. 24 people. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the show. I really appreciate it.
Hill House Hobo. Definitely gonna do something like that. Far too dry to press as it's literally crispy crumbly.
No, you could still press it, man. You just put a drop of water on it before you press it. Just put 1 drop of water on the bud first. That'll rehydrate it. You'll be good. It's a little trick I learned a long time ago. Okay, so I know I've been bitching and complaining a lot this morning, so let's go ahead and get this going. Let's get the show on the road, all right? No law regarding cannabis, and it is, we'll call this one Newfoundland 420. Cheers, everybody.
Hill House Hobo. Ah, okay, wasn't too sure on that, but worth a try. Really need a vac chamber so I can properly purge Bo.
No, you don't.
Megsy Williams. Hashtag cheers.
You don't need a vac chamber, dude. Don't believe the hype. Man, some of the best concentrates I've ever had in my life were before we ever used vac chambers. You just stir it out, bro. You stir out the you stir out the alcohol or butane or ice or whatever it is. You just stir it out until it's all gone. And then you're fine. But you got to purge it out. You don't need a vac chamber to purge it. Air does a great job on its own. No, I'm showing them how cannabis calms me down after I get all worked up. I was talking about Joe Biden telling the Saudi prince that he's going to forgive him for murdering Jamal Khashoggi, the journalist. And that makes me mad because the guy's a murderer.
Hobo.
And Joe Biden's
Have
a
stirred
fucking
slash
murderer
whipped it
too.
before, but still tasted wrong.
So it's projection.
Maybe buying a better quality butane would help.
You know, we want to kill Julian Assange, so forgive us when we do that. You know,
Billy Ballantyne.
he was a bad journalist that was reporting on bad things that bad people were doing. You won't miss him. You won't miss the truth. You people. You know, that's the whole attitude you get. Oh, yeah. You're going to want to use good butane. For sure. Yes. Expensive good butane. Or alcohol. But yeah, you'll do better with butane. And, you know, or keef it, bro. If it's dry, that's the best way for keef, man. Get a screen. Get a keef screen. It's a silk screen. And just rub it over the silk screen, man. It's simple. And then the only thing that falls through the silk is the trichomes. Do that, man. You're gonna be so happy. It's not gonna be as much to smoke, but it's not gonna burn your throat. It's gonna get you HAF. High as fuck.
I found Matt G. He was asleep in the dryer getting hair all over the clothes.
Dude, is Matt G contacted you and said everything's cool? Where's he at? Was he flying somewhere? Tell me, give me the skinny, bro. Hey, man.
Patrick John Welder.
That Blue Jaws is over there on the...
Is Hillary Clinton's death count higher than Biden's, or better yet, Obama's?
No, Obama's the king of death, bro. Nobody's going to ever beat Obama. Obama killed more people as president of the United States than like the last 10 presidents combined. It's like some fucking crazy. He murdered so many people with drone strikes.
Hill House Hobo. Would Keefing have a higher return than bubble bags?
Even though George Bush killed 1 million Iraqis, man. So George Bush killed 1 million. You know what? I think George Bush beats Obama. And Trump totally loses. He killed, like 9 people. Trump killed like 9 people in a missile strike to kill, one general, because that guy
Billy
made
Ballantyne.
Trump's little dick feel
Yup.
even smaller.
Spoke with him last night. I didn't ask 'cause he didn't divulge. Figured if he wanted me to know, he'd tell me.
Okay. Maybe he's
No.
on the run. Would Keithing have a higher return than bubble bags? Oh, it's a great question, man. Great question. I would assume that if you did both correctly, you would get the exact same return. If you did them professionally and correctly, if you were keeping it, because if you're keeping it right, you're going to get all the keef off. And if you're using ice and using bubble bags, man, that gets almost all the fucking keef off too. So I think either way, man, any way you concentrate it, bro, I don't think you're gonna do I think the most return you get probably is with alcohol.
Holly Horn. W and a bomber.
The most smokable stuff you'll get is with alcohol. That's because it doesn't just strip off the heads, it strips off the stalks too. And you'll get black. Your oil will be black, right? Because you're also stripping out some chlorophyll into that. And that also might lead you to get a little harsh, actually, the alcohol. So I would stick with butane, man, or, keefing, bubba. Do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Any kind of concentrating that you do is going to be better than what you got, which is burning your throat. You can even make edibles out of those buds, bro. You could make edibles out of them and it would get rid of that stinging, So it's up to you. You do whatever you want to do. You're going to love, no matter what you do. Bro, I remember, man, let me tell you the story. I love the story. I was living in my first home in California, and I had driven to Oakland. I believe I went there with my friend Dino, and we were there with somebody else, and I can't remember. We went to a dispensary in Oakland, and it was called Blue Sky Dispensary or something like that, and it was right next to Oaksterdam University. In fact, it was run by Oaksterdam. The dispensary was run by, the students would like grow the cannabis and then they'd supply that and then they'd work at the store and blah, blah, blah. It's like one of those types of things, right? I got that Blue Sky, it was called Blue Sky Cotton Candy. And I got it home and I took a bong rip of it, and I had never experienced that kind of pain before in my throat. I mean, it felt like somebody had put frickin' carpet clippings and hair in the bowl. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was Blue Sky Cotton Candy, and it tasted really good. But, who cares what something tastes like when it's painful, right? So I was like, I can't smoke that anymore. Oh my God, that's fucking
Billy
like
Ballantyne.
poison.
I remember your landlords there. Those fuckers went through your computer while you were in the house. Total bitches.
Yeah, they went through my paperwork and shit. Because I was buying a new house and they were trying to get my address and trying to get as much information out of me as they could because they're assholes. But fuck those people. I think that I had told Dino. I said, Dino, man, I got that whole thing. It's like, a quarter bag of freaking Blue Sky Cotton Candy. And, just so you know, the students at Oaksterdam fucking suck. Okay, they get good strains and then they ruin them because they don't flush the cannabis out before they put it out on the shelf. So Oak Stream's doing a shitty fucking job teaching their students how to grow and harvest and package and sell cannabis. They're doing a horrible job of that. So that's an aside. I called Dino and Dino's like, blast it, bro. And I'm like, what? Is it still going to hurt my throat? And he's like, no, dude, blast it. He's like, concentrate it. And I was like, really? I was like, okay, I'll concentrate it, man. He's like, dude, try it. I was like, okay. So back then I had a really small tube, man. I had a little glass tube and a little setup, man. It was fucking perfect. One can, I remember it was like one can of fucking butane. I don't even think I used the whole can. And I blasted it until it ran clear. And I didn't have a vacuum chamber at the time or any of that shit. And I just let it purge. And I scraped it up. And I had all of this Blue Sky cotton candy. And I was looking at it and I was like, okay, I'm going to do a dab of this shit. We'll see how it is. And it was heavenly. And it tasted like cotton candy. And there was no pain. It was totally smooth, guys. So that is the beautiful thing about people that are like down on concentrating and whatever, or maybe it's just too potent for you, or you don't understand it or whatever. There's good reasons. There's good, what's the words I'm looking for? There's,
Hill House Hobo.
not incidents.
I'm going butane shopping.
There's times, for lack of a better word, when concentrating is the best answer, man, and it'll give you a better
The freaking Oracle show. Here,
result
brother driving.
than what you even expected. You'd think it would burn a little or something, but man, it's all in the chlorophyll, man. It's all in the flush. It's not on the trichomes, man. It's not on the trichomes. Remember that. So, that being said, no law regarding cannabis. We'll say this one is whatever. We're going to do whatever, and we're going to smoke whatever, and we're going to say whatever, and we're going to do whatever, but no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. It is, we'll call this one, I don't know, top of the hour late. Okay. Yeah. Cheers. Wait, where's that other camera at? Yeah, we want that other angle here.
James McGill.
The angle here, man.
Cheers,
angle.
nay.
The angle, man. Here we go. Perfect. Come from this side. You see, I try to just...
Billy Ballantyne.
I'm totally just thinking about the view for
It's
you guys.
grocery day. Fuck. Hill House Hobo. How long do I recommend for whipping/stirring method to purge?
Till it's no longer flammable. Flame test it. That's a good thing about me. I'm not Jewish.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Got news for you, honey. It's your DNA. I know you don't want to be, but it's
I can be whatever I want to
You're
be.
atheist. No, your DNA says otherwise. You're an Ashkenazi Jew, and you can't ever be anything other than.
I don't practice Judaism.
No,
I don't believe in a God.
I don't either.
And I'm 99% Jewish, and I still deny that shit.
Well, you can deny it all you want. It doesn't change the reality of the fact when the Nazis come knocking on your door. You're not gonna marry the
I got something Austrian to greet them with. It's called a Glock 21! Shutting it down! What? Welcome to Florida, baby.
You're killing me.
Why?
Because you just worked yourself up into this lather. For what reason?
I don't know. I don't know for what reason.
It raises your blood pressure. It stresses you out.
I'm not Honey, when I finish the show, what am I like? Huh. Huh. It's almost like a therapy
James
session.
McGill.
Yeah, it's almost
Cheers.
like dude, tomorrow's this afternoon's title. I said tomorrow's title, and I was like, this afternoon's title. This afternoon's title is going to be Therapy Session 101. We're going to do therapy. I have beautiful hair. My sister wants to cut it all off. She wants to make it look like this. She's ignoring me. Watch, she's going to love this.
She likes short hair. I didn't know that. I can make you look so.
Patrick
She
John
loves this.
Welder. This show
She
is
loves
very
that there's no hair there.
Live stream it.
Live stream me getting my hair cut. Yeah, that would get some views. What do you say this afternoon we cut it all off? This afternoon show, I title it, I'm cutting my hair off live for a live show so I can get some views and followers, because it's the only way to do it. You gotta cut your freaking hair off to do it. I have no reason really to have long hair anymore.
Patrick John
There's
Welder.
just no reason for it. You know, it makes
2007
my
Britney
shower 10 times as long because of this fucking hair. I would be in and out of that shower so fast if I didn't have this fucking hair. But it's the way I treat it, you know? It's the way I treat my hair.
James McGill. The slicked back always looks good.
A little bit of body up there. Froof it. Froof it a little bit. I'll give it a little froof. A little body on the side. Go like this. Go like this. No. Go like this. No, it just... Let me just... There, that just
James
frames you
McGill.
better.
You're probably gonna feel naked afterwards though.
Dude, it's getting cold outside. This helps a lot. It keeps a lot of heat in. You know, it's like I want to keep it. I don't want to cut it off. That's the thing. I gotta want to really cut it off. And I've been regrowing my widow's.
James McGill. Right, cheers.
You notice I'm growing back that widow's peak from that stimulator.
Using the thing?
Look,
Good boy.
do you see it?
Yeah, you gotta use it in here too.
I use it. I put it on my
Patrick
eyebrows. I
John
put it on my
Welder.
whole face.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, zzz.
When are you growing the beard back out? It's
do
no
the
shave
I do
November
the cysts.
and no nut November.
I do the
LOL.
eyebrows. I do
Holly Horn.
the whole
Your
head.
hair is glorious.
I've got hair growing in places it would be impossible for hair to grow there, but now I got like hair coming out here, hair coming in weird spots. Fucking hair. Holly says my hair is glorious. Thank you, Holly. When am I growing the beard back out? I'm not. It's no shave November and no nut November. That's on you, buddy. Fuck that shit. I stopped doing this shit. You know? That was a hell of a habit. I used to just grab it and just... That feels so normal just doing that right now. Because I did that so many times. And you know what's funny is I usually only did it with my right hand. It's like, punch you out while I'm going like this. No, so I can say that's cool, man. That's cool. So I can say that's cool while I'm going like this.
Holly Horn.
Hey,
You're welcome, Nay.
hey, Merc. Palsy. You got that? We need more of those. I wonder if I could get Holly to do that for us. Cut YouTube clips and put them on Twitter. And tweet them at
Holly
me.
Horn.
Tweet them at all my
You look
my
better
channels.
without the beard.
Thank you, Holly. I tend to agree. You know that it's not healthy for me to have that anyway. It wasn't good for my skin. So
Big Merc 83. On ladder this morning.
oh, okay, forget it. Okay, right. Maybe Holly will do it, or maybe Docky Hollandaisy's watching. Maybe he'll cut that clip. When I go Merc, that means cut the clip of the last funny thing, or the smartest thing, or the coolest thing, or the stupidest thing that I just did. That's what that means, and then put it up on
Josh
YouTube.
G.
That's what that means. Send it
Hey,
to me on
what's up?
Twitter, and then send it to me on Twitter. It's easy. It gives you a little thing. Just click Twitter, and then at Nays Garden. You know, at Truthier News, at Nays Garden Show, at Crypto Cult 420, which I'm using that one a lot right now too. So find me at Crypto Cult 420.
Holly Horn. You have to pay YouTube. Maybe from Twitter.
You have to pay YouTube? No, you don't have to. What? Dude, you don't. Wait a minute. Is cutting clips Merc? Do you pay YouTube for a premium account?
My sister is a lot like your husband in that way that
Holly says you have to pay YouTube for cutting clips. I didn't know that. I thought that was available to everybody.
Billy Valentine. No, it's free.
Billy says it's free, but he said it in a woman's voice, so it's even
Josh
more believable.
G. I pay for YouTube Red.
Okay. But Billy says it's free. And I've got YouTube something, so I don't know, because I see the clip thing. And I pay for something there, you know. YouTube.
Patrick John Welder.
It's called YouTube something.
I'm
It
going to cut
it
this
says it
clip
up
of
in
me
the top
telling you
corner.
that I'm going to cut this clip.
When I go to YouTube, it says it in
Billy
the top left corner.
Valentine.
Premium.
I
YouTube,
cut clips on basic YouTube.
Premium.
Holly Horn. Let me look.
There's a little scissors. It's underneath my video on YouTube. You should just see a little scissors. Just tell me if you see a scissors. 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 Yes! Listen to me try to whistle the word scissors.
Big Merc 83.
You got down?
Got down.
Good. Clip. Son, what's up? What's up? Okay, but I like going over the clips. I like watching your clips, but it's a little bit, it's just a teeny tiny bit
Holly Horn. No scissors for me.
big ego for me to watch them during the show. So I'm gonna watch them later, bro. So thank you. Thank
Billy
you for
Valentine. Free.
that. I can't wait to see them. So tweet them at me, tweet them at Nays Garden Show, tweet them at, tweet them at other people. Tweet them at people that we talk to on Twitter, man. Tweet them to your favorite Twitter accounts. Tweet them at Elon Musk. You guys
Billy
hear?
Valentine.
You guys hear?
I
Elon
just
had to
clipped you
settle
for
this
free
sexual
on basic YouTube.
harassment lawsuit at SpaceX with a woman who says that he exposed himself and offered to have sex with her at SpaceX. Elon Musk. Tweet that at Elon. He's a serial flasher. That's your billionaires, folks. Buying all of Twitter so that he can control what's being said about him. Let him stop this voice. Stop this voice. Elon, Why are you whipping your dick out in front of your employees, people that rely on you to put food on their table? You are the biggest piece of human garbage on the planet. You got your money so that you could treat people like objects.
Holly Horn. Perv.
Yes. You know what? No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Cheers. I just want to smoke this. I want my arms out of the way,
Megzy
though.
Williams. That guy creeps me out.
And you know what? This is it's just too bright. It's just too bright. You know? Who's going to see it? You're not going to see it.
Josh G. How much revenue do they share with you at Twitch? Every time I'm on that platform and I see you're live,
I don't know.
it hits me with at least 2 to 3 ads.
No, I don't get any
Hope
revenue.
you get to see the benefits.
No, I don't get any revenue from Twitch, dude. Nobody's paying me any money at all. Cheers.
Billy Ballantyne. A typical Twitch channel subscription costs the viewer $5, and Twitch's default revenue split is 50-50, with half going to the streamer and half to the platform.
Well, then they must be sending me money, man, because I know that people have subscribed to me on Twitch. They must be sending me money somehow. You know? I don't know how to check that. Open up Twitch, go into account. They probably have some kind of a ledger setting in there. You know, or something showing what they've paid me. I don't know. It's obviously nothing that I've noticed. FTX, how bad is it? You know, it doesn't really affect me that much. But think of it this way. There's no telling what kind of a ripple effect this is going to have in the future, and that can definitely
Billy
come back,
Valentine.
and it could destroy the whole market.
If you haven't connected,
And if it destroys the whole market,
money is
it
sitting
affects
in your
me.
payouts on Twitch.
If you haven't connected a payment option, your sub money is sitting in your payouts on Twitch. In your payouts. Okay. So should I try to look and see? It used to be twitch.tv, now it's twitch.com. You guys notice that? Oh, dude. This is the first time I ever pulled up Twitch and the video didn't start playing in my face. I mean, it's playing, but there's no sound. It's muted. Finally, they fixed that, man. Oh my God, that used to drive me fucking crazy. I hated pulling up Twitch and having a fucking streamer just live in my face. You know, I want to browse around and shit. I'm looking for something specific. I don't want to hear somebody else's shit. You know, that's fucking great. I can't believe they fixed it. Okay, my account. Wallet? There's a thing that says wallet. To your wallet. Nay's Garden, welcome to your wallet. Oh. Payment history. I've subscribed to Jackson Hinkle.
Josh G. Unless you're partnered, you won't make a dime.
I subscribe to Token GLX. I subscribe to Dusty Smith. I subscribe to Radical Leftist Agenda. That's all it says on here. It doesn't show me getting any money at all. I wonder if there's another place. Maybe it's not the wallet. Maybe I should be going to like
Josh G. Follow and sub our diff.
payouts. I gotta find payouts and shit.
Josh G. Subs cost a monthly fee.
Okay, wait. Wallet, subscriptions, channel settings.
Yeah, because he's not having right thinking. Right. You don't have that ability to have that logical, correct thinking.
Disabling your Twitch account. Striving to be a master outdoor grower, it says. Nice. I like that. Notifications, connections, recommendations. I don't see that section where it would be, where I would be getting paid. I see a thing that says wallet, and I see settings. There's nothing in there. I see my channel. I see that I'm live on Twitch right now. Wow, hey Twitch. Nothing but restream bot. Wait, there's something. Nays Garden. Restream bot. Typing everything in the chat that you guys are saying on Twitch. That's pretty fucking cool.
Josh G. You have to be a Twitch partner to get the ad revenue.
Oh, okay. So I'm not getting any revenue then, right? Because I'm not a Twitch partner, right? I wouldn't know if I was. I wouldn't know how to check. I'm watching my own broadcast. God, this is the best Twitch has ever run for me. Video creator dashboard.
Josh G. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Sorry, haha.
No, dude. There's this thing that says wallet. You would think it would be there.
Yeah, that's pretty rough on you. It probably takes a lot of emotional energy.
You know, there's since October 2017. So I'm no longer subscribed to Radical Leftist Agenda. It says it's Yeah, I've looked everywhere, man. I'm sorry, I just don't see a place for that. If there's a thing that says subscriptions. Wow,
Hill House Hobo.
I don't get it.
Found a bottle of ISO that's just got a little dab rig reclaim in it, but should still be okay to make dabs.
I could resubscribe to people. Is that why I'm not getting the fucking? It's unsubscribed me from these people. That's interesting. It's a pay subscription. I mean, don't I get notifications when maybe that's why they never hear when they go live.
Look, I just want to watch some stuff and see what they're saying. That's it. That's all this stream is. Plus, we're watching Vice tears into the ideologically inconsistent MAGA communism movement. This is the serfs. Let's see what Lance has to say about this.
Much the same unfolded a few days later on a campus at UCLA, where Has Hink most liberals are just walked into organically out of our blood. The exploit that I think I'm all about.
Radical Leftist Agenda on Twitch. Check her out.
talk about the court filings, including the new CEO, John J. Ray III, who even led Enron out of bankruptcy. What he said is that in 40 years of legal experience, he has never seen a complete failure of corporate controls and such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information. So I'm going to start out by going through his declaration, which came out on the 17th. It's 30 pages. Kind of go through the updates from that. I'm going to talk about how this connects with BlockFi as well. How much does FTX actually have in crypto right now? Were they buying homes with your money in the Bahamas? And then at the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and give away the Ledger hardware wallet. So let me first go through the declaration of John J. Ray. I already touched on a little bit. He says he has 40 years of legal and restructuring experience. And again, this is such a complete failure of corporate controls. He talks about the compromised systems integrity and faulty regulatory oversight to the concentration of control in the hands of a very small group of inexperienced, unsophisticated, and potentially compromised individuals. And remember when FTX was going to give BlockFi a line of credit? Well, take a look right here. It was in FTT tokens. So they didn't get USDC, they didn't even get Bitcoin, they got FTX's made-up token. Here it says they did not keep complete books and records of their investments and activities. And here, one of the most pervasive failures of FTX was the absence of lasting records of decision making. SBF often communicated by using applications that were set to auto-delete after a short period of time and encouraged employees to do the same. Now, the first thing that came to my brain is something like Telegram, where you can have auto-deleting messages. Now, why would he want to be doing that? Why would he want to have no track record of the communications inside of FTX? It seems a little suspicious. Here we see the SEC, the CFTC, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York are all working with the CEO to get this Chapter 11 going. So this is a picture of the different silos for Chapter 11 recovery purposes. Now, this looks like a massive freaking headache, and this Chapter 11 is going to go on for a while. But this is what the Chapter 11 creditors are going to be looking for to get some money back. And this organizational chart of FTX makes me want to pull my hair out. We have the West Realm Shires. I don't know, maybe they liked Lord of the Rings, not quite sure. Right here, Alameda Research, which is the investment arm of Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, they gave SBF a $1 billion personal loan. In addition, FTX never had board meetings. Let's talk about the cash management system, or the lack thereof. They did not maintain centralized control of its cash and basically never knew how much cash was around at any time. Let's talk about human resources and who they employed. Well, it says at this time, the debtors, meaning FTX, have been unable to prepare a complete list of who worked for the FTX group as of the petition date. And it says repeated attempts to locate certain presumed employees to confirm their status has been unsuccessful. So they can't even find a lot of the employees, and it's possible that many of these employees could have been fake. And in the Bahamas, corporate funds of FTX were used to purchase homes and other personal items for employees and advisors. So what does this mean? Well, since FTX was insolvent, they purchased homes using creditor money, using depositors' money. And in this document, the value of FTX's crypto holdings is just $659,000 after SBF said they were approximately worth $5.5 billion. So we will see what happens with this Chapter 11. If you are new, just 600.
Did you guys catch that? Oh my god, dude. I mean, you're thinking, they tell you that your crypto is sitting in your wallet and that only you have access to it. And that now, what that statement right there proves that it was a complete lie. This is what Celsius probably did too. They showed us a digital false representation of our crypto. They had us deposit into something that looked like our wallet, but it was really going into their fucking wallet. And then they were just showing us numbers. Right? All of FTX that supposedly was holding $5.5 billion worth of customer crypto, for some reason only had $659,000 left. of their customers' actual crypto holdings.
$59,000 after SBF said they were approximately worth $5.5 billion. So we will see what happens with this chapter.
He doesn't
11.
even talk
If you are
about it.
new, make sure to subscribe.
He's
if
like,
you want to
okay,
catch
no,
all of the FTX
he drops the
updates.
total bomb at the end of his show, and then he doesn't even talk about it. God, why are you so dry, Aaron? Why are you so dry? At least you're outside of your bathroom, and I'll give you credit for that. Thank you for getting outside of your bathroom. Thank you. All right, so I hope you guys had fun on today's show. As usual, I know it's getting bright in here, but I want to let the light in here. I know it's getting bright in here, so everyone ignite in here because we're getting trendy. Huh? Listen, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching the show. If you want to see the pre-show that occurred on Rumble before this
James
show,
McGill.
you can go over to Rumble and watch the first
Cheers.
8 minutes that you missed.
Billy Ballantyne.
Because it's over there.
He seems to do that.
You never know what
He
you'll see
throws
on
the
Rumble.
bad stuff in at the
I'm
end, hoping
at
his
Nays-
audience won't hear it.
I'm at Nays
That
Garden.
guy's another bad one.
Dude, Billy, I know, right, bro? Dude, it's weird. He seems so, like, hypocritical, man. He seems so hypocritical. It's just,
Holly Horn.
I don't know, man.
Thanks, Nay.
Maybe he promoted FTX or something. Dude, what's great is to see Guy from Coin Bureau, you know, because he told his audience members, he's like, we can trust FTX. I've got him on video. Did you guys see the video I made of him saying that?
Billy
Dude,
Ballantyne.
It wasn't.
In court, he'd mumble his guilty plea.
It wasn't a truthier video, man. I made a video and I sent it to Guy on Twitter. Have you guys seen that?
James McGill.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up.
Nope.
Okay, at Nays Garden, at Coin Bureau. Can you please take a look at this? Explain to me why the value stabilized so tightly. Okay. The Lark. Fireside chat. No. I have also closed that. So no. Me waiting for the market to dip so I can grab some more ETH. It's one of my memes, dude. It's fucking great. It's Gollum. With this fucking crazy look on his face. It's awesome. Dude, where's the tweet at him? Oh, maybe it was from at CryptoCult420. But you would think I would have sent it to this at Nate's Garden, right? Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. So I'm thinking it wasn't Nays Garden. I'm thinking it was CryptoCult420. Let me see. I must watch this video. Guy owes everyone an apology for this. I found it! Watch this
That
shit.
saw $900 million pulled in from over 60 investors.
Billy
This included a
Ballantyne.
range of venture capital.
He's like okay by everyone. Oh yeah, I ran over the neighbor's dog, and then I ate it.
That saw $900 million pulled in from over 60 investors. This included a range of venture capital firms like Paradigm and Sequoia Capital, and several private equity groups. These professional investors determined that FTX was valued at a staggering $18 billion. So yeah, if these types of big money chaps trust FTX with that much moolah, then I think people like you and me are all right to trust them with our relatively modest crypto stacks.
Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch what Guy just said? Were you able to hear that? I'm sorry if you didn't hear it. Hold on one second.
I think people like you and me are all right to trust them with our relatively modest crypto stacks. Money chaps trust FTX with that much moolah. So yeah, if these types of big money chaps trust FTX with that much moolah, then I think people like you and me are all right to trust them with our relatively modest crypto stacks.
Yeah, I think we're all right to trust FTX is what he told everybody. I'm like, are you going to apologize for that? I sent him this video. So you guys can make a clip of this and send it to him too. It's at Coin Bureau on Twitter. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Find me over there on Twitter, man. That's where I'll be. Peace!
Billy Ballantyne. What does a B-roll watch have to do with crypto status? Ha 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 ha.
What does a B-roll watch have to do with crypto status? It has to do with the fact that Guy uses hokey fucking B-roll in his videos, and I hate it. I hate the B-roll.
James McGill.
I hate the B-roll.
Cheers.
Don't use B-roll, guys. I hate it. It's so cucky, dude. It's just cucky, you know? All right, well, listen, I love you guys. Take care. Bye now.